It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining brightly, casting a warm glow over everything. Did you know that sunlight helps flowers make their food through photosynthesis? The air is filled with birds singing. Fun fact, some birds help in pollination too. Can you spot any birds in your garden? Flowers are blooming in full splendor. Have you ever wondered why flowers have such bright colors? Red, yellow, purple, so many colors. These colors attract different pollinators. Bees are buzzing around, pollinating each bloom. Can you guess how many flowers a bee visits in one trip? Flowers make seeds, the future of the garden. Did you know some seeds can stay dormant for years? Each seed can grow into a new plant, starting a new cycle of life. Have you ever planted a seed and watched it grow? For fertilization to happen, pollen needs to travel from one flower to another. This journey is crucial for the reproduction of many plants and the production of fruits and seeds. Pollen is like a fine dust found inside the flower. These tiny grains are essential for the plant's reproductive process. It comes from the stamen, the male part of the flower. The stamen produces and holds the pollen until it's ready to be transferred. The pollen needs to reach the pistil, the female part of the flower. The pistil is crucial for the fertilization process. But how does pollen travel? That's where our friends, the bees, butterflies, and even the wind come in. These pollinators play a vital role in the ecosystem. They carry the pollen from one flower to another. This is called pollination. Without these pollinators, many plants would not be able to reproduce. So next time you see a bee buzzing around or a butterfly fluttering by, remember the crucial role they play in pollination. They are nature's unsung heroes. Once the pollen lands on the pistil of a flower, the adventure begins. The pollen starts to grow a tube, just like a plant grows its roots. Fun fact, the pollen tube can grow up to 1 centimeter per hour. This is the pollen tube. Can you guess how long it takes for the pollen tube to reach the ovule? The pollen tube grows down the pistil, a long and exciting journey. Did you know? The pollen tube navigates using chemical signals from the ovule. The pollen tube is like a tiny tunnel carrying precious cargo. What do you think this precious cargo is? Inside the pollen tube are 2 sperm cells. Fun fact, 1 sperm cell will fertilize the egg, and the other will help form the seed's food supply. These sperm cells are very important for the next part of the journey, fertilization. Can you imagine what happens next? Section 4. Double the fun, fertilization. Finally, the pollen tube reaches its destination, the ovary. This journey is crucial for the continuation of plant species. The ovary holds the ovules, the future seeds of the plant. Each ovule contains the female gametophyte, waiting to merge with the male gamete from the pollen. One sperm cell fertilizes the egg cell inside the ovule, creating a zygote that will develop into an embryo. The other sperm cell combines with the polar nuclei to form the endosperm, which nourishes the developing embryo. This process is called double fertilization. One fusion creates the embryo, and the other creates the endosperm. The endosperm is rich in nutrients and supports the embryo's development into a healthy seedling. Section 5. From flower to fruit, a magical transformation. After fertilization, the flower starts to change. The petals wither and fall away. Did you know that some flowers can change color after pollination? The ovary begins to swell and grow. Can you guess what it will become? That's right, a fruit. Fun fact, some fruits like strawberries have their seeds on the outside. Inside the fruit, the ovules are changing too. They are turning into seeds. Each seed holds the promise of a new plant. Did you know that a single fruit can have hundreds of seeds? When the fruit ripens, it will help disperse the seeds. How do you think seeds travel to new places? Some use the wind, others hitch a ride on animals. The seeds will find new places to grow, and the magical cycle begins again. Fun fact, some seeds can remain dormant for years before sprouting. Isn't nature amazing? What kind of plant do you think will grow from these seeds?